holistic and wholesome way of living practiced from time immemorial is long gone, replaced by a sensory whirlwind of distractions created by this modern age. The pressures of today's living have generated a host of hurdles for our mind and body, offsetting the natural balance and adversely affecting its proper functioning. But this can be reversed by bringing ease of order in our daily lives and raising the levels of all-around productivity. The first step in this direction is intent, recognizing the need to set things right. Yogi Raj Siddhanath is a living master who, with the blessings of his guru, has dedicated his life to the science of emotional and physical reset. His sadhana and mastery in this study can help bring about this change in life, rejuvenating the mind and the physical body to its true potential. Born in 1944 in the solar dynasty of Ikshvaku Ram, he used to go into spontaneous enlightened states from the age of 3. After finishing his education, his spiritual calling took him to the Himalayas to pursue a life of a yogi. His real transformation happened when he was graced by a vision of Mahavatar Babaji, the Supreme Spirit incarnate and the source of all Kriya Yoga knowledge. Since then, he has healed and transformed millions all over the world with his transmissions of pure Shakti energy. His unique gift is in simplifying the essence of Kriya Yoga in a way that all can understand and benefit from. Yogi Raj is dedicated to the furthering of human awareness for earth peace healing through self-peace healing. Join Yogi Raj to help restore balance in your body, mind and soul.
Humanity, our uniting religion. Breath, our uniting prayer. And consciousness, our uniting God. And it is with these words that I have formulated a uniting technique called Surya Yoke, which is Pranic Healing with solar power. Hello everybody. I bow to the indwelling spirit residing in all of us. A common purpose of humanity, the connectus connecti of humanity, which is the human breath called Pran. Pran brings about ease and order in our daily lives and connects us through this vital energy that it is. The Surya Yoke that I have developed throughout the years is a very simple and dynamic process of breathing with body movements and mudras. It relieves the stress which is locked up in your physical muscles, which is locked up in your mind. It brings about a tranquil state of thought. Now, one of the main purposes of my teaching Surya Yoke, why I thought I should teach it to everyone, is the relevance it has in your day-to-day life. Because the number one killer in today's world is stress. And by the practice of Surya Yoke, that is pranic healing with solar power and its breathing, you can diffuse and dilute stress to a great extent. The stress is not only in your mind, it's also locked up in your body. It's a psychosomatic process. It is to make not only your body but your mind fit also. And this process of stress relief is done by a rhythmic breathing. If you do a process of rhythmic breathing with certain actions, the stress is diffused, your life becomes more easy, you can work with more facility of expression. Therefore, it is very relevant to your day-to-day living, and I thought this would be a gift from the yogis to the people the world over. This is called the Earth Peace Mudra. This is forming the spiritual connection with the sun. And from the tip of the finger, the golden salubrious rays of the sun stream into the body, flooding it with love, wisdom, and power. Now this action denotes the healing energy, the balsam of the sun, rotating its energy in the stomach to bring about a balanced and good digestion. Now this is called the armor of light, the Surya Kavach. The Surya Kavach is formed by smearing the salubrious light of the sun, smearing the balsam of the sun around your body, forming the Surya Kavach, the armor of light. Alak Niranjan Adesh. Now in this action, this completes the armor of light, taking the energy from the sun, smearing the balsam of energy around your body and returning it to the sun. The balsam of the sun smeared around your whole body forms the Surya Kavach, the armor of light. And when you say Alak Niranjan and Adesh, you return this energy back to where it comes from and seal yourself, keep yourself from harm's way. Mudra means seal, and chin comes from the word chit, which means consciousness. So this is a mudra to get you into a state of meditative consciousness, and therefore it is called the chin mudra or the chit mudra, the mudra of consciousness. Now let me explain to you the clap. The clap is specifically bringing an end to something and sealing it. When you seal the clap, this is said after the mantra Aditya Hridayam Punyam Sarva Shatru Vinashanam. So the clap is like a seal, a non-return valve. When you muster up the energy in your body and connect with the sun, the energy cannot leak out of you or go back. It cannot be reversed. And therefore it's called a Samputikaran. The Samputikaran of Fat. When you say Fat, that means it is sealed. Now let me explain this action. It's a double action breath, which is called the Kumbhak Prakshalan. It makes the sound of Pu Pa. In this, when you try to clear your lungs completely, you first eject a short Pu and then an elongated expulsion of the toxics with Pa. So when it gives it a double pressure, the lungs are able to be cleared more completely of the toxins. Remember, when we do the Kumbhak Prakshalan, fresh salubrious light is taken from the sun, the pran goes into the lungs. The lungs are a distillery which exchange oxygen for carbon dioxide. So when the fresh pranic light is in the lungs, by the action sound of pupa, we exhale the toxics and take in the pranic light. After I've done the Kumbhak Prakshalan of Pu Pa, I go down, put my hands on bent knees, keeping my breath out. In Bahya Kumbhak, I vigorously move my abdomen in and out. This movement brings about a toning of the muscular system of the abdomen. It brings about a good digestion system, activating all the juices. It brings about rectal control, a healthy urogenital tract, and is very important again for the digestion and clear elimination. This is called the Shakti Chalan Mudra.
Siddhanath Surya Yoke, Pranic Healing with Solar Power. Earth Peace Mudra, forming the connection. O Divine, flood my body, mind and soul with thy love, wisdom and truth. Absorb the pranic consciousness through the tips of your index fingers, flooding your body with healing light. Continue this chanting throughout the Surya Kavach. Smear the front of your body with this solar balsam. Extend your left arm, pulling the string of a bow. Visualize the golden energy of the sun. All negativity has been swept away from your body. Grasp the positive energy as you sweep your hands up, radiating the dynamic pranic energy from tip to tip of your fingers. The Surya Kavach may be done 6 inches from your physical body to nourish and protect the astral body as well. Continuing the motion, smear the front of your body with this solar balsam, visualizing that all negativity has been swept away from your body. Alak Niranjan, in the voice of the Master, corresponded with a verbalized Adesh. Form the Chin Mudra, seal of awareness, at your navel. Raise your arms to the sun. Form a crescent. Remain in Chin Mudra. Then inhale for 6 seconds. Visualize the mystic current of Pran flowing into your third eye. Then as you bring your palms together to make a clapping sound above your head, keep your breath held in your lungs. Lower your hands to your heart center, bringing the image of the sun to your heart. Hold your breath for 24 seconds. Exhale forcefully with a double exhalation of a short poo and a long fa. This is called the Kumbhak Prakshalan. Keeping your breath exhaled, pump your stomach in and out 10 to 20 times depending on what's comfortable. You can relax and take a couple of breaths before repeating the process, or proceed directly to repeat it a total of 3 times. Chant the Aditya Hridayam mantra. Aditya Hridayam Punyam Sarvashatru Vinashanam Jayavaham Japam Nityam Akshayam Paramam Shivam. Then inhale for 6 seconds. Visualize the mystic current of Pran flowing into your third eye. Inhaling to 6, holding to 24, and a double exhalation of a short foo and a long fa. Remaining bent over forward, place your hands on your thighs, forming first the rectal lock and then the chin lock. Keeping your breath exhaled, pump your stomach in and out. Close your eyes as you stand facing the sun. Then form the Chin Mudra. Om Aditya Hridayam Punyam Sarvashatru Vinashanam Jayavaham Japam Nityam Akshayam Paramam Shivam. Om.
Remember, when we do the Kumbhak Prakshalan, fresh salubrious light is taken from the sun. The pran goes into the lungs. The lungs are a distillery which exchange oxygen for carbon dioxide. So when the fresh pranic light is in the lungs, by the action sound of pupa, we exhale the toxics and take in the pranic light. This is the work of the distillery of the lungs. Very healthy, cures asthma, bronchitis and all pulmonary disorders.
as you stand facing the sun, then form the Chin Mudra, seal of awareness, at your navel. The tips of your index fingers touching the tips of your thumb. The remaining fingers are extended to touch one another.
The clap is specifically bringing an end to something and sealing it. Aditya Hridayam Punyam Sarvashatru Vinashanam. So the clap is like a seal, a non-return valve. When you muster up the energy in your body and connect with the sun, the energy cannot leak out of you or go back.
Inhaling to 6, holding to 24, and a double exhalation of a short fu and a long fa.
This movement brings about a toning of the muscular system of the abdomen and is very important again for the digestion and clear elimination. This is called the Shakti Chalan Mudra. Now, to those people who practice Surya on a regular basis, I shall tell you some of the benefits which are accrued therefrom. The retarding of the aging process of the body cells. Normally, the pranic energy which comes from the sun is absorbed by the lungs, it is absorbed by the skin, but the most important, that it is absorbed through the third eye, which is at the midpoint between the eyebrows. The energy of the sun called Pran, the luminosity of Pran, when inhaled through the third eye during the practice of Surya Yoke, gives the most profound benefits of arresting the aging process of the body cells. The luminosity of Pran is what brings about a cure in the body's endocrine system, and not the manipulation of the endocrine system itself. Now, as you absorb the luminosity of Pran and you breathe through the third eye, a very interesting phenomena happens. There is an increase in the secretion of a hormone called melatonin. Now, melatonin is found to be a very useful hormone which is connected with aging, the retarding of aging, and living a healthy life. The melatonin brings about arresting of the aging process in elderly people too, and therefore is very vital to leading a long and healthy life. During my practices, as I developed Surya Yoke, I found that a process was happening in me, just as photosynthesis happens in plants. So I would say a sort of a bioluminescence happens in our physical body as we practice Surya Yoke. The pranic light in life pushes its way into every molecule and cell of our body. It pushes its way into our lungs, into the alveoli of our lungs, giving this rejuvenating and refreshing light. Some part of our lungs is not used. We normally breathe with 20% of the lungs, but the Surya Yoke makes us breathe with almost 100% of our lungs, which then facilitates a flush and a vibration and a revamping of circulatory system, our digestive system, our endocrine system. So such is the use of this pranic light, which then brings about a process of bioluminescence where our body is gradually transformed from the body of flesh to the body of light. Ultimately, what is the body? Even the physical body is congealed light. It is frozen light. By the process of Surya Yoke, this frozen light is made fluid and your body becomes a flowing stream of light. This is the process of bioluminescence which transforms the congealed light, your physical body and cells, into cells of light. and thereby rejuvenates and renews your body with fresh life. So this is also a rejuvenating process, the process of bioluminescence, which transforms your physical body into the body of light. It's a slow and gradual process, not in one day but many years, but you will see your body transforming. Another of the important benefits of practicing Surya Yoke, normalizing your blood pressure, your stress, tuning your metabolic system and your endocrine glands, keeping them in good function, because the pran enters the spine, it enters into your body and tunes all the endocrine functions. You have to practice to believe. You must face the direction of the sun while you're doing the Surya Yoke. You may close your eyes and visualize the light of the sun streaming in through your third eye. This is most important to get the luminosity of the pran in your system. When you practice the Surya Yoke, wear loose and comfortable clothes for free movement, because it's a dynamic technique of breathing. The second factor to be noted is do it in the morning, early morning or evening times, at sunrise and sunset, where there are the slant rays of the sun. They're easier on the eyes, and the evening and morning sun, which is called the Sandhya, has more pranic energy. Do the Surya on an empty stomach, you can concentrate better, and the digestion process will be at rest, so the pran will be free to do more of the healing. People practice but are not able to regularly practice. But keep one thing in mind: fixity of purpose and flexibility of approach. Though you miss your practice for a day or two, keep the goal in mind and always be persistent in your practice of Surya Yoke. I drink, oh drink thee, Son of Life, thy roaring radiance rinses me through. Gushing through spine with sizzling joy, I thy divinity enjoy. From thine Elysian fountain rays I drink immortal pranic life. Rejuven body and my mind, dissolve all worldly woe and strife.
Thank you.